Hi, I'm PseudonymousEd, and this is the demo for the Simple Playable Pianos mod for Project Zomboid. So what is Simple Playable Pianos? At its simplest, I've created context menu items associated with the Western piano that will play piano pieces. It's compatible with existing saves. Just add the mod and your pianos are playable. Nearby players and zombies will be able to hear you play. But it's not only as simple as that. First off, there are new piano playing animations you may have noticed. Authentic Peach created a new pinball animation for my Playable arcade machines mod, and he's creating an animation for playing the arcade machines too. Those will be released in the future. He demoed part of the process to me using frag motion, so I incorporated new animations into this mod. I'd be using just the loot animation if it weren't for him. Project Zomboid's modding system does not support custom animations, so anyone wishing to use them must perform some manual steps to get them to work. Otherwise, the character will just use the looting animation. Instructions are provided in the mod description. Second, I'm using Soul Filter's extra skill system to keep track of the new piano skill level. Right here you can see under MISC there's a new skill level. It replicates Project Zomboid's skill system for modded skills. Experience points are tracked, and that translates into a level advancement. So to keep track of levels, I've created the Knox Country Conservatory of Music rating system, classifying music into levels 0 through 10. It's similar to the real world's ABRSM or RCM. At level 0, only a few piano pieces are available, but at every level you gain, it unlocks at least 3 new pieces that correspond to the KCCM level. So let me demonstrate that with these piano menus. The first menu is play any piano piece, which will play a random piano piece of the pieces available to the character. This next level doesn't normally show up. This is a demo menu that I made just for this demo. What would normally be the second menu is it displays the pieces available at that character's level. So this character's at level 4, so this place KCCM L4 piano shows the 4 pieces that are available just for level 4. And the next menu after that, 1 to 3 menus after this, are play beginner piano, play intermediate piano, and play advanced piano. These group a bunch of pieces that fall within beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So beginner, that's levels 0 through 3, intermediate level 4 through 7, and advanced is levels 8 through 10. Those show up as you have enough pieces to have a grouping. So in this case, even though L4 is intermediate, since it would duplicate the KCCM L4 menu, I don't put it up. The last menu, the last context menu item, is practice piano exercises, which is only available up to level 4. It randomly selects a level appropriate piece, which are scales, chords, and arpeggio exercises. These are practice pieces. There's also one performance piece that is practicing, so you can hear the pauses and you can hear the slowness of it, but I ended up not making other piano exercise pieces. So as I said before, it randomly selects one of the level appropriate practice pieces. So why would you select practice? Because they don't sound that great. It's because of the leveling system. Practice pieces, whenever you select a piece, it generates experience points and boredom and unhappiness and stress modifications. These stats are modified depending on whether the piece is practice or performance piece and the level of the piece. And for every second that the piece is played, the stats are modified. At the earliest levels, it doesn't help much, but it doesn't hurt. But by around level 4 or 5, it becomes a better benefit than reading a book, but it takes longer. Plus, it also takes XP grinding before you can get that benefit. So practice pieces generate more experience points per level, but cause boredom. And performance pieces generate fewer experience points per level, but reduce boredom, unhappiness, and stress. And the higher level of the piece, the greater benefit per second. Simple playable pianos also uses mod data to keep track of each piece played, along with how long they were played. So every time you select a piece, mod data tracks that in a table. And after 7 or 8 hours, game hours, the record is removed. So this allows the system to limit the number of stat changes for a character playing. There's a limit of 360 seconds of unfast-forwarded practice and 3,000 experience points in this period of time, which limits how quickly a character can gain levels. The first few levels should still be easy, especially by using practice, but the last few levels will take game days to grind out. Remember, in real life, it would take you a decade to be comfortable with learning pieces like Chopin's Fantasy Impromptu, so taking a few weeks to grind it out isn't really that bad in comparison. So I'm not sure if there's anything else I'm going to be doing with this mod besides fixing the bugs that subscribers find. Because Project Zomboid modding doesn't support automatically adding custom animations, any release of this mod, any subsequent release of this mod will revert subscribers to the default loot animation. And so the subscribers would have to manually enable the custom animations after every update. I'd also like to tweak the animation, but animation changes are a bit rough to place within Project Zomboid. I use frag motion to create the animation, but I don't know how exactly it looks, if it's going to clip with the piano, if it's going to look like it's playing, so I have to tweak it and then import it into Project Zomboid, then load up Project Zomboid. So this loop makes it kind of rough. I have to do multiple iterations of adjusting, and it's more of a pain than I want to do unless I really am motivated. The other change that I'd kind of like to do is add new pieces of music, especially to level 10, since there are a ton of really great piano pieces out there. But again, it would break, and I'm not sure how many people actually will get to level 10. So we'll see. I'm also thinking that I could release a script that allows users to add their own pieces to my mod. There are only a few places that there's one table plus the context menu, and if you correctly level it and correctly indicate the length and put in the file name, then it just automatically adds it. So we'll see if I do that in the future. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my simple playable pianos mod. It adds a little color to your late game Project Zomboid experience.